I just wanted to share a little bit about where I come from, and I had an honor and privilege to follow the peyote way of life for nearly 30 years. I got to go down to Oklahoma and learn from a lot of the relatives back in the early 90s. A lot of the elders, different tribes, relatives took me in, helped me out. So I got to have that kind of honor and privilege, and then from there, then I was able to learn and partake of many of our traditional ceremonies back home. And here recently, I've had the opportunity to travel to different parts of the world and share many teachings, many of our indigenous ways and beliefs to be able to help the relatives. So I've been, I guess you could say, I've been following medicine journey, following the Grandpa Fire and staying close to our creations all my life. But here within the last few years, Creator has took me out to help relatives throughout the world. So I'm very grateful that I was able to meet all kinds of groups that have formulated in different parts of the world that believe in the fire, that believe in the water, they believe in staying close to the Creator and following Spirit and living a good life, helping people, being healthy, eating good food, those kind of things. So I was very, I guess you could say, uplifted to know that there's lots of people throughout the world that are striving to have a reconnection to their identity and who they are as a human being, to that we all come from the earth, we all come from the air, the water, and the fire. And I always share with the relatives and I guess kind of like remind them that as a human being that is born into this realm, into this world, then one of the first elements that we come into contact with is water. And whenever we are formulated, water's the first element. So then the next element is the air that we breathe in. When that baby's born, they take in the air and they breathe in the air. And so then from there, after they meet the water, the air, then in many cultures, the next tradition, the next element they meet is the fire, and then the next element is the the earth. Many tribes, many people believe that they don't let their child touch the ground, touch the earth, until they get their traditional ceremonial name. That's how much reverence and respect our people had for the earth. And so having an understanding and a knowledge about the elements and about knowing how to utilize them in this life is probably the most fundamental, most important aspect of existence for all human beings, no matter where you come from, no matter what world, society, tribe, nation, wherever you come from. It's key and it's valuable. It's something that's critical to have that kind of understanding that we are composed of these elements that are so powerful. Not only are they who we are and they're in us, but also they provide a way for us. They provide guidance, they provide direction, they provide healing, they provide everything we need to live. Just the four elements, just those alone. And then they also help your mental, the way you think. They help your emotional, your heartfelt feelings, how you feel. Then they help your spiritual connection and your spiritual beliefs and to the Creator. Then they also help your physical being, your physical element. If you look behind me right here is a sweat lodge. Our folks, they call it the Inipi ceremony. And just this lodge right here is probably, I wouldn't even say this is bias either, but this lodge behind me can help you with any aspect of life that you have ever encountered, that you are encountering right now, or that you'll ever encounter in the future. This right here, it combines those four elements: fire, earth, water, and air. And it does it in a way that totally humbles you. It totally humbles you. It totally puts you in a state of mind, in a state of heartfelt feelings that allows you to realize that you are connected to the earth. You are connected to the fire, earth, water, and air. These elements that I'm mentioning, they are so wonderful and powerful that when you are in the true presence of them, they can change your life. You look at anybody that has ever experienced a tornado, that has went through just that element of the air, of the wind. Anybody that has experienced that amount of wind, it'll change their life, that kind of wind. Same with water. Anybody that has had maybe a near-death experience of water has had to go without water for large amounts of time, it changed their life without a doubt. They have more respect for it. Same with a fire. Anybody that's got burned by a fire, anybody that has had any kind of extreme conditions with the fire, it changed their life. So that's how these elements are. They're so powerful, so life-changing. And the most beautiful, wonderful thing about it is those elements are in us. They're inside of us, and we get to tap into it. We get to utilize it. We get to find a balance and harmony within it. And our grandmas, our grandpas, our folks, our ancestors, they knew about it right here through this lodge here behind me, and myself, and at this time, this particular time in human history, in existence, I'm very grateful that our Creator has made a way for our people, our indigenous people, to have that kind of understanding within our mind, within our heart, within the way that we lived every day. We had that kind of connection, pre-Columbian, pre-colonial. And ever since they came over here, our people have been forced to live in I guess you could say, a sense of survival. And because of that survival mentality, we've had to incorporate negative characteristics, negative attributes of life. And for many of us, it's been multi-generational, it's been passed on, and some of us We're still dealing with it. We're still trying to find a way to understand it, to find some kind of clarity, some guidance, some direction. So I'm thankful for the Native Wellness Institute for doing this. By using these songs, you're tapping into the air element, this air, the air that we breathe. It's probably one, like I said, it's the first one that we, or actually the second one we come into contact with. First water, then air. When we take our first breath, from there, then we get a chance how we're going to use this breath, how we're going to communicate with one another, how we're going to talk to each other, how we're going to talk to the Creator, how we're going to share loving feelings. So one of the most wonderful things I love about our people and being indigenous is that our people are musicians. We like to sing, we like to make music, make noise unto the Lord. So thank you to the Native Wellness Institute for doing this for quite a while, and sharing all this music and songs and uplifting. And I think I might have been talking too long, I don't know, but I know the guys that know me and the people that ask me to share a little bit are really good relatives of mine, good family members, and I sure love you guys, and I'm really grateful and honored that you would ask someone like me to share just a little bit. I do my best to serve our Creator, and I'm very humbled to share a little bit. And this song here I wanted to share is a song we use sometimes with this ceremony right here behind me. And then in our Sundance, we have a ceremony. Like I was saying, our people, we tap into the elements, and the sun is probably one of the most important aspects of this life, elemental aspects that we recognize, we acknowledge, and we call him our grandpa's son here, and we worship him, we talk to him, we pray to him, just like the Creator, pray with them, and we acknowledge the Holy Spirit, the essence of it. So through that we dance, we sacrifice, and we purify ourselves on behalf of all humanity, all of life, all existence. We have a ceremony that is surrounded all around it. We have songs that talk about this circle of life. It includes all of life, all of it. These 4 directions here, they all represent, they have long story, and I could probably go on and on and on and talk a whole long time about all this stuff, but I think I talked way too long. I don't know, but I know I only got 10 minutes, so I better hurry up and just share a song. But there's a whole bunch more I'd love to share. But anyways, I just wanted to share. I didn't mean to get all philosophical and everything like that, but seriously though, this way of life that all nations, all people have, we all have a mind, we all have a heart, we all have a spirit, and we all have this physical body. We all utilize these 4 directions, whether we know it or not. We all utilize the 4 seasons, summer, spring, fall, earth, the 4 phases of life. Before you're born, infancy, childhood, adolescence, teenagers, adulthood, raising children, then elders, being a grandparent, all these things. There's so much more we could share, but I just wanted to share this song here to the folks, and I'm going to share a song. It's kind of like a new beginning. They sing it when that sun's coming up and the dancers are getting ready, and to make their prayers and to make their sacrifice. And our folks, our sun dancers, our pipe carriers, they're getting ready right now. We've been getting ready all year long, singing songs, making our prayers. I've been helping the relatives make sweat lodges and nipis, making tobacco ties, all those things. We've still been carrying on, having our ceremonies, making our offerings, having our feasts, acknowledging these thunders, acknowledging the creations. So I'm grateful that our people, they're still dancing, making precautions, taking necessary precautions, of course, but I'm just grateful that our folks, they do these things for the betterment of mankind. So thank you again for asking us to share, sing this song here again. And then after that, after that song, I'll sing a healing song for all our people, far and near. I got some relatives called me up. They called me up back home and on the reservation and was telling me we lost some relatives and some family members to this virus, and it really hit with some of my relatives. They're worried. They're getting a lot of worried. So we might have to go back and help them out here. But just know that we gotta pray, just like everybody's saying. Everybody's talking about we got to unite in our mind, our heart, our spirit. Share with each other. You got extra, share it. Say, hey, I got some extra here, you can help you out. We got lots of relatives out there that need help. So thank you for sharing. So I'm gonna stop talking. I've been talking too much, hey, but just trying to share good words. And thank you again to the relatives. So share the song with you again. Aho, talk ya. Thank you very much for listening to me, and again asking me to share a few words and to share a few songs. I think it's really wonderful that you guys are doing this and wanting to share our music with the world, using this air element, using that element through the use of music and musical vibrations is very healing for the relatives. And I know that there's some folks out there right now that are lonely, they're sad, they're crying, they feel alone, they feel depressed, feel like nobody's understands or what they're going through. So I seen it when I was singing, so I want that song with all these musics to heal those folks out there, wherever they are here today. Spirit, if you pay attention, you watch, pay attention, you're going to be led. You'll be led to the right person at the right time. You'll be led to where you're supposed to go, how you're supposed to think and believe. So thank you for sharing these songs, and I'll share one more song. I was just thinking of the situation that we're in right now as mankind, as a human beings. We have to have faith. We have to know in our heart. We have to know that we're going to make it. We have to know that we're going to overcome. We can't let the fear get in us and control us and penetrate us. We have to know without a doubt that our Creator is powerful and beyond anything. We got to have faith. We have to have faith. We need to have faith. And to know, we got to know it without a doubt that our Creator is going to make a way. So I was thinking of this song that these my relatives, my Numina relatives, they shared with me a while back, years ago, back in the 90s. There was an old man, his name was Garrett Konovichna. He was blind, and he was an awesome drummer. He was so awesome. Those of you who known him or heard of him, oh my gosh, he was amazing. They were saying he would sing one song every 20 years. That's how many songs he knew. He would only repeat it one time. And they went ceremonies every weekend back then. But I shared this story with me about this song. It's a Numina song. They call it a pine tree song. And the warriors, they were being chased by this enemy, going through the woods, the forest. They were being chased, and it was chasing them. And they were getting lost. They kind of get lost. They kind of get scared, kind of get worried, because it was getting closer and closer. And as it was getting closer, then they started making prayers, started asking for help. Next thing you know, the wind blew just right, and went up into the trees, into kind of like the pine trees here, kind of like this right here, this pine tree here. I don't know if you could tell, but this right here, the wind was blowing through it, and it hit it just right, and it made this sound, and this song came to them. And that song, it led them out of the danger, let them out of that hardship. And I was just thinking about it, and it just popped in just right now. I was gonna sing some more Dakota songs, but I thought of this story, and my Numina relatives have always been kind to me. Even the old people, when I came around them, when they used to live, when they were back in the 90s, and out of all the tribes in Oklahoma, those guys really took care of me. So I really have a lot of love for them. So I want to share this, and I think I'm getting close to out of time. So this is my last song, and I'll end it here. I think I got a message, but I can't tell. But anyways, all right, here's this pine tree song, and I want it to be that way for all of us, that it's going to lead us out. Our faith, our belief is going to lead us out during this time here. We can't be weak. We can't be scared. We can't be wimpy. We got to be strong, got to be warrior up. So I'm thankful to have relatives that way, and the Native Wellness Institute here, sharing these good words, these good thoughts, the good songs. So God bless you all. Here's the song, and when I get done, I'll be finished. And didn't mean to take so long. Oh. Hey yo, waka one, hey yo, one, yo, ya, hi yo, one, it's in the way, na, hey yo, waka one, hey yo, one, yo, ya, hi yo, one, it's in the way, na, hey yo, ya, hi yo, one, it's in the way, nay, na, bo, ya, one, it's in the ha, hey, nay, no, way na hey yo wana yo ya hi yo when it's in the way na hey yo ya hi yo when it's in the way nay na bo ya when it's in the ha hey nay no hey yo waka one hey yo wana yo ya hi yo when it's in the way na hey yo waka one hey yo wana yo ya hi yo when it's in the way na hey yo ya hi yo when it's in the way nay na bo ya when it's in the ha hey nay no way na hey yo wana yo ya hi yo when it's in the way na hey yo ya hi yo when it's in the way nay na bo ya when it's in the ha hey nay no Aho, God bless you. Aho, matakyase. Washte. Daneho.